And Wanawaka Gondwe, both of us are writers. We started up the storytelling session. We want to give a platform for writers in Malawi to be able to read their stories out to an audience. So that's just to bring awareness to the fact that Malawians are writing.
I've seen that you are calling for writers to submit their works. How many editions have you had?
We had a test one in November. We took a break over the Christmas holidays and then had our second one in January. So we want to have it as a monthly event. The next one is going to be on the 23rd of February. This is going to be our third one.
Ever since you started, how has been the reception from the public and, of course, from the writers themselves?
It has been an exceptionally good reception. I think the audience members have started to open their eyes to see, okay, what is it that writers can bring to our conversations? And I thought there was a lot of debate, the last one, about the stories and things. Everyone had something to take away from it. The writers love it because usually they're writing on their own, in their own spaces, without knowing how is it going to be taken. So they got live feedback from people about what they thought about their stories.
Why did you decide to start this?
Being a writer myself and looking around and seeing what my options are of getting published in Malawi and things like that, it was very disheartening, I guess, because it's a very textbook-focused thing with the publishers. So what I wanted to do was to set up something for myself and my fellow writers where we can have our stories told and heard. And it is also a platform for advertising other stories, because when people hear you at the storytelling session, they also want to find out, where can I find out more, and things like that.
What are your plans as far as these sessions are concerned?
Our plan is to make it regular, and I would like to also invite publishers to come and see the young talent that's coming out of these sessions, and to make it something that can even go to Lilongwe, even go outside of Malawi. So we want to grow it and see it become a key part of the literature industry here.
Looking at writing in Malawi, do you see a future?
I do see a future. I see a future in the writers that telling their stories. There's a work to do, of course, and part of the storytelling sessions process is that we look at the stories and we also give them advice on the side to say that, okay, this is how you can improve your stories in the future. And they also get that feedback from the audience. So I see us improving in quality as well.
Malawi is considered to be a country where the reading culture is not that huge. Your sessions are sessions that a person will not read a story, they will listen to it. Do you feel that it will improve the reading culture in the country?
I set up the storytelling sessions in such a way that once you go there and you listen to the stories, you debate them, etc., etc., you write down your contact details and we can send you the same stories in print so that you can also continue reading them. Because sometimes, because of the short time that we have at the storytelling sessions, we only have a small section of a story. So if a person is interested, like, oh, what happens next, we can send the full story. So I do think it's encouraging reading as well as just listening to the stories as well.
Where do you see the session in the future?
I see it as something that can bring writers out of seclusion so that they know that other writers are writing as well, and we can kind of sharpen each other by being exposed to different works and things. I've been learning a lot from the other writers as well, and vice versa. So I want to see grow the industry back to its former glory. The next session is happening on the 23rd of February at 6 p.m. at Jacaranda Cultural Center in Mandala.
That's Ekari Mbvundula, organizer for the storytelling session.